I screwed it up. That's how bad it was. Good morning, everybody. I hope y'all can see me this time. Let me tell you something. That's when you know you're a pro. When you know you're a pro, when you screw it up so bad, you don't even know if you can explain how you screwed it up. Good Lord. Are y'all there? Can y'all see me? Because I still can't see y'all, so I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little worried. Let me see. Oh, okay, we got the commercial. I've never been so glad to see the dang commercial in my life. Y'all know it's always some kind of call. How do I do this? I am one of the most boring people I know until I get up here on YouTube for a live stream. Woo saw. I had all kind of plans to talk about all kind of stuff. I'm yelling at y'all. Good morning. Good morning, Vietnam. I'm telling y'all, this is God's way. I'm convinced of it. I am truly my little angel right here. I am truly convinced that YouTube is God's way of telling me that I'm wound way too tight and I just need to laugh through my circumstance and just take a chill pill. Don't you think the t-shirt is perfect for today? I did not plan this, I promise y'all. I have never, I'm telling y'all, I could not explain how I just screwed up this live. It has something to do with the fact that I set it up to start on June 19th instead of June 20th. That was my first mistake. Now, how, other than that, oh my God, let me catch up with y'all. Let me say good morning to y'all properly. I need this is and you know, I don't take medication. I don't know if it would help, to be honest with y'all. Just but don't y'all see, isn't this right? Between this morning and the great chicken rotisserie chicken debacle of 2026, now y'all can see just a smidge of what my family actually deals with. Susan, good morning, Susan. Good morning, Teresa, Sarita, Margarita. Good morning. The real Carrie's in the house. Carrie, do you only see the picture? Carrie, you're on the line. Carrie, come to the light. Carol Ann, come to the light. Come to the light, Carol Ann. Are you with us, Carrie? Did you make it over? It's a totally different live, Carrie. We've moved on. Oh my goodness. My sister from another Mr. Teresa. Thank you for being here. Laura. Good morning, Laura. Paper Reverie with Christy. Good morning, girl. I've been thinking about you. Denise. Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Joanne. Our three moderators are here. Kim with Eye in the Sky. Thank you so much for getting up so early. I sure appreciate you so much. Sandy Moore. Sandy Moore. I want to talk about some weather. Sandy Moore, Sandy Moore is a weather wizard at this point. She lives in Kansas. So they know all about weather over there. But honey, has Louisiana been getting it? Lord have mercy. We still got flooding going on this morning up in central Louisiana. And Leslie's getting hit pretty hard this morning. She's up kind of North Louisiana way, little up little further than central Louisiana. Dubac got hit, flooded out, just a century, once in a century flood. It's awful. It's awful today. Yesterday was Lafourche and Thursday was Lafourche and Terrebonne Parish got hit pretty hard. It's bad. That's the parish. Terrebonne Parish is the parish I work in. And when I realized that there was going to be weather coming through on Thursday, Tropical Storm Arthur, I said, because of my previous experience with just the heavy rain that came through there, and I was up watching the waves come up on the streets, and I was kind of stuck like Chuck. Y'all remember that story? I said, no, I'm going to go ahead and head home, because if I'm going to be flooded, I'm going to be flooded at my house with my honey. Not with you people. No, if I'm going out, we going out hand in hand like the Titanic together. So I came on home. And the man that hired me up there at the hospital looked at me and he said, "Oh, we ain't gonna get nothing." Uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we didn't get flooded here, but they got hit pretty bad. They got hit pretty bad. Let me continue my good mornings. Let me continue my good mornings. So Sandy Moore, we got some significant weather here in southern Louisiana and central and now North Louisiana is getting hit pretty hard. Dear Angela, good morning. Dear Angela, are you doing your giveaway right after this? When is your giveaway? Tell us in the comments. Dear Angela's got a giveaway going on, y'all. Randomly obsessed. Cheryl, what's your weather like? You getting poured down rain on, aren't you up there? Well, thanks. Cheryl's in North Louisiana up that way. Miss Miss Wanda, my friend Miss Wanda. I'm thinking about you, Miss Wanda. If you jump in the comments, I'm thinking about y'all up there. Angela, good morning. Good morning. Angela, how's the vertigo? I hadn't caught up on your videos. I'm behind. I'm behind on videos. Listen to me. I have not been feeling well. And listen, I don't mean to be a big old tit about it. Excuse my French, but I was thinking to myself, whenever I was young, why is it I could be running a fever, have strep throat, my tonsils on fire, stomach ache, throwing up. All I'd want to do is be on my bicycle riding 27 miles. I get a sniffle now. I'm down for 3 days. Down for the count. Down for getting old is not for the faint of heart. I'm just telling y'all. Cajun Bella. Cajun Bella is my friend Miss Wanda. We're getting storms right now. Yeah, Leslie was getting hit pretty hard. All night, she said, since about 1 o'clock this morning, they were getting North Louisiana was getting pounded pretty good. Pretty good. It looks like it's overcast, but I don't know that we're gonna get any weather, any like severe weather here. Thunderstorms in central Mississippi. Cindy. Okay. Oh, my hair. Thank you. It was hair wash day. I said, if I'm not going to feel good, I'm just going to, you know how you do that? Do y'all do that? Like I just took a good hot shower wash from head to toe. Not that I don't do that on the regular basis, but I don't wash my hair every day. I said, I'm just going to listen. The show must go on. We got things to do, people to see, conversations to have, people to motivate. I said, we go this whatever, sniffles, whatever. So I did that. And I said, I was because I put a thickener in my hair. Because this is not as thick as it really in real life. This is product. This is all product. So I was putting it all in and I was going to blow dry it. And I said, well, you know what? I'm just going to go all out and style it for my girls and my gentlemen who are out there watching in the background. I'm just going to just thank you, Angela. I appreciate you. Hope. Good morning, Hope. Vertigo is not fun. I've never had it, thank God. There are many things I've had in my life, but thank God that's not one of them. You can't do nothing, huh, Ange? That's what I hear. Like, you can't do nothing. Ugh. At least when I don't feel good, I can sometimes, it depends on how bad it is, but, I can come out here and piddle. I can be in my space, and kind of maybe not full-fledged create, but I can piddle. So I hear you can't even do that with vertigo. I'm here, but not Jordan. He's playing with a oh, okay, okay. Well, you hug Jordan for me, Miss Wanda. Christy, yes, I'm so glad Christy's here. Oh, thank you, Joanne. I'm gonna get over it. I'm gonna get over it. Jones, yeah, that's right. That's the cut, man. That is the cut. I always had a shag. I've always liked a shag. I've been wearing, but you know, ask Leslie, I've been wearing my hair the same way for 1,000 years. I ain't real trendy, in case y'all didn't catch that. I'm not a real trend follower. I always had my hair like this. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. You laid on the sofa, Ange? Yeah. Did couch crafting? Yeah, that's rough, man. I don't like that. Cause for people who are doers especially, it's the mind. To me, it's always been kind of like how you don't feel. I just have to feel a certain amount of accomplishment, like to do things and to accomplish something, whether it's, I don't know, it's something as simple as getting the dishes done or vacuuming the living room or whatever. And man, when you're down for the count, that's tough, to not like to have to sit still. That's real, and not do anything. Urgh, that's kind of tough for me. Hey, Sean at Recycled Messages. Jess Plans and Crafts is back. She had a great family vacation, family time. Missed you too. Missed you so much, Jess. I'm so glad you're here. Let me see, what else am I missing here? Tracy tries journaling. Oh, your vertigo kicks in when you're horizontal? Does it, Tracy? Oh. Teresa Cogwell is here. Good morning from North Louisiana. Yeah, y'all are getting some rain up there, huh? If y'all hear something out there, my honey said he was going to start weed eating. Well, give me stuff. I have a good honey. I'm not complaining. Miss Connie. Connie, good morning. Good morning, Khadi. Good morning. Is Khadi here? Oh, look, good morning. Good morning. I'm missing everything already. Novella's here. Good morning, Novella. This is my cup. Isn't she cute? Be positive. She's such a cute cup today. Finally found a bunch of cups at the Goodwill this past week. So I was glad, because I had not found any in a long time. I'd kind of been recycling them. Let me see what else is going on here. Oh, I have, yeah. Angela's thanking Sean at Recycled Messages for the enabling. I haven't watched Sean's video. I saw it come up on my feed, but there's something about Michael's blind bags and what other kind of haul you had. I ain't watched it. Yet. Miss Jamie Lynn, good morning. Tammy's Paper Nest. Good morning, girl. Good morning. Tina, I didn't think you were going to be here. I thought y'all was going to the farmer's market, girl. Good morning, good morning. Crafty Girl Acosta, good morning. Your husband has vertigo. The exercises you found on YouTube actually worked? Oh, that's fab. I love when things like that work. I do. I do love that. Good morning and welcome in. Kim from Mississippi came back. Kim, thanks for coming back. Y'all are getting soaked over there too, huh? Cindy said that earlier. Yep. They're getting soaked over there too. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I didn't watch Angela's printer video either. Y'all gonna make me go buy a printer. That little print, I've seen that little printer before, but not Angela using it. And your thumbnail was just spot on too, by the way, Angela. Yeah. I'm sure that I might have to put that on Santa Claus list. I might have to put that on the Santa Claus list. I saw something this morning. I saw two things this morning. I hate to mention one of them, but I'm going to. And I don't mean to be controversial about it, but in what world are we giving an unconditional release to John Hinckley Jr.? For those of y'all who may be youngish or younger and not know who John Hinckley Jr. is, just go Google it. Yeah. I said, well, what stops me from going and breaking the law? I was like, what is happening? What is happening right now? 'cause y'all know I really don't try to be controversial on my channel, but that one threw me for a loop this morning. I'm not gonna lie. That one I was just like, that one I had to talk about it with y'all. Not really. I don't really want to have a conversation with it, but I just had to share that because I'm just about. I'm just telling you. There are just some things in the world that happen, and I just look and I just think, What? What are we doing? What is happening? What? That's one of them. That's one of them that's going to go down in the history books for Carrie the paper monkey. Yeah. Yeah, that was one of them. This is why I don't watch the news. Do you understand why I don't watch the news? That is a perfect example of the why. Mm-mm. No. No, 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 no. Angela, it's true. We need to stay away from the news. We need to stay away because of things like that. You want to know one of my favorite? I don't think I've ever told y'all this, but I'm going to share this with y'all. One of my favorite characters is Julia Sugarbaker. Do y'all remember Julia Sugarbaker? Y'all, there's not very many people that can opine like a Julia Sugarbaker, is there? I went out. Do you remember the scene? I don't know if y'all were ever watched Designing Women, but just for kicks today, go out to YouTube. Go to YouTube land and look up Julia Sugarbaker the night the lights went out in Georgia. That one and the one where she goes to uh her sister's high school reunion. And she gives that speech, those two speeches. Oh, and Ray Dawn. Ray Dawn is like one of my favorites. When Ray Dawn cut the four of them are they're at a lounge or a restaurant or they're somewhere together, all the designing women, and Ray Dawn comes up to the table and he sits down with them. And she's just like, "Oh, women know men like you, Ray Dawn." Julia Sugarbaker is like one of my favorite. Whoever wrote her character was absolutely a genius. Absolutely a genius. I love me some Julia Sugarbaker. Love me some Julia Sugarbaker. Oh yeah. She's the best. Julia's the best. Yeah, Hope. I think just for the local weather, and then I'll tell you, Hope, I stopped watching the news even for the local weather. I just look at my app now because little bits and pieces get to me, and I'm like, "Arr, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that." That was a good show, huh, Cindy? Yeah. Designing Women, they don't make them like that hardly. I don't think. I don't think. I mean, we are watching the Dutton Ranch, but that's not even a sitcom, but it's Taylor Sheridan does a good job at writing, but he loses me about season 4 because it just kind of he just kind of goes off the rails a little bit. But it's good. The Dutton Ranch is pretty good so far. We haven't watched it this week. We do it on Sunday nights. That's kind of our Sunday night show. So we'll see what's happening. See what's happening with Rip and Beth. The Dutton Ranch. That's one of our shows. Chaos with Susan. You still carry a Suzanne Sugarbaker quote in your head. What is it? Tell me what it is. She's Suzanne Sugarbaker. You want to talk about a world of blissful ignorance? Good Lord, have mercy. That's a that's blissful ignorance in walking form right there. She was she was a beauty queen extraordinaire, huh? I wonder how she's doing. I bet her and Gerald McCraney are still married. I bet they're still married. They've probably been married for decades now. Yeah, I used to wear her underwear. She started a line of underwear years ago, years and years ago. They ate. Yes, they did. They did. And then what was the old lady's name? Anthony was their driver. Remember Anthony? He'd gone to prison. His unfortunate incarceration. And then what was her name? What was the old lady's name? Beatrice? Was it Beatrice? Ah! I cannot even tell you my favorite scene from Beatrice because they'll kick me off of YouTube. They will. No, let me see what did Susan say? Did it retract it, Susan? Let's see. It might have retracted it. I think it did, Susan. I don't think YouTube would. They took it away. It's not on. I don't see it. Bernice, Bernice. That's it, Bernice. Oh man, I'd love to be Bernice when I'm old. I mean, I'm already old, but no, I think they took it away, Susan. I mean, I don't see it. I still carry the Suzanne Sugarbaker. Let me see. Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe I'm missing it. Oh, sorry for saying the word. It's gone. I didn't see it. It came through. Let me see, Joanne. Did I? Okay, let me go back up a little bit. Let's see. I got such a delay on this side too. It's terrible. I'll have to go back through after it's all said and done and see if I can see it, but I don't see it. You see it, Connie? Wonder why I don't see it. That's so strange. Oh, I see at P House 1964. Good morning. I didn't tell you good morning, so I'm glad. Susan Johnson, good morning. Good morning. Hello. I'm sorry I missed you. I'm glad I'm going back up though. I'm glad I'm going back up. Mama Coolio, good morning. I didn't see you either. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. We need to bring back shows like that, don't you think? I think that would be fabulous. We talked about that though. Not only sitcoms, but variety shows. Make sure you're on all messages. I'm on live chat. I mean, my two options are live chat and top chat. Am I missing something? Is there another option for all messages? I see your comment, Jess, right there. I don't think she's seeing my comments either. Carrie, make sure your comments are turned to all and not top. Okay, where do I do that? This is a problem. We got to fix that, y'all. I'm on live chat. I have top chat and live chat. So I'm on live. I've been on live chat. It was there. Right under where my channel is linked. Tammy said she hates when you have to select all chat. She sent a thing to YouTube, but they're not listening to her. Hey, Wayne on away. Good morning. Okay. Angela, I mean, I'm popping the little lines. The little dots you talking about, Angela? I still don't see it. I see community moderation, participants, moderation activity timestamps, pop out chat, send feedback. I'm not seeing it. I'm so sorry, y'all. Just gonna be a screw up, but that's all right. We're gonna get through it. Good morning, Carmen. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Bob Newhart show. I need to get that. You know what my honey just got me? Y'all gonna die. Y'all already know I'm weird though. You remember Kolchak the Night Stalker? Got it. We watched one show last night. Was it the mummy one or vampire? I think it was the vampire one. Oh my God. TV was so bad. It was so bad. It's so funny. But look at 8:24 a.m. comments. I don't, Novella, I don't see the timestamp. that may be part of the issue. I don't see the timestamp. I'm thinking I gotta go do a class on YouTube. I'm only 3.5 years into this thing, and I think I gotta go do a class. Let me tell you what I told somebody this past week at work. Because if y'all don't know, it's a long story. It's not really, but I switched from Chat GPT to Claude. Okay. And whenever I was using Chat GPT, I just thought Chat GPT was like a hyped up version of Google. I didn't get it. Like I didn't get, whatever. But it's all about how you prompt it and how you use it. Okay, whatever. Well, when I switched to Claude, because I did, and I did it for my pay the bills job, really and truly, because I pay for it. I bought the version, the paid version, so I could get, there's a section where you can get projects, you can get all kind of features to it. So I got it. And when I switched over to it, that was the first time I really felt like, the very first time I used it was the first time I felt like, okay, this AI thing is serious. This is something, now I can see for myself why people have concerns about AI. And I use it for very benign reasons. Like I don't, I'm not a hacker. I mean, I have no idea what that world even looks like, but just using it in my work world and seeing what it's capable of doing for me, I'm like, I'm not scared of it, but I can understand better why somebody needs to police it. There needs to be something governing that. So absolutely. I don't know who. I don't know who you trust at this point, but it's like, if y'all have ever messed with Claude, I don't know. It was very eye-opening for me. It's a wonderful tool. I mean, for me, it's a wonderful tool, and I'm glad that I have it, but I can certainly see the downfall in it. I can. I can. And so in saying that, I told somebody this past week at work, I was like, I've learned enough. I'm tired of learning. And for a lifelong learner like me, like I won't ever stop learning things, but I think the more accurate statement is this: I want to pick and choose what I learn at this point. There are things that I don't want to learn. I want to learn more about my craft. I want to learn more about things that make me happy. I don't have another password in me. I don't want to learn. I don't care about Gemini. I don't care about chat. I don't care. Mm. Those kind of things. I mean, technology is a wonderful thing, and I think it's, certainly helps people and whatever, but man, we are advancing at a rate that is astronomical. It's astronomical. And don't you think this is what people like when the steam engines came into play and the railroads were being built? Don't you think this is how people felt? There was some level of, I don't want to call it anxiety because I don't have anxiety about it, but some level of concern, like where they were like, where's this going? Where's this going to take us? What is going to happen? And I think we're definitely living in a revolutionary period. So, yeah, don't get me going on passwords. Let me tell you something. Them corporate structures, they want you to change your password, what, every 30 days or whatever, every 90 days. And you're just like, good Lord. Two-factor authentication. I had to, recently lock down my YouTube channel because of that. And, did the whole two-factor authentication on that and had to learn how to even, what does that mean? What does that look like? How do I remember it? Just crazy the things that we have to do. You don't have an Instagram account? I have Instagram. And I have TikTok, but I don't post on TikTok. I don't know, TikTok's got a different feel to it too. That's why I don't post over there. P House, your money job wants to start using Claude. I'll tell you, this is, and I won't get all into it, but one of the things that I liked about Claude is that Anthropic, the company that owns Claude, has been the only AI that I'm aware of that has actually come out and said somebody better start governing this field. Somebody better start getting out here right now and getting in front of this and putting some regulations around AI. They're so far, as far as I know, they're the only company that's come out and said that. So it is exactly like that, huh, Kim? You used Canva, Sean? That congratulations. Yeah, the graphics and stuff in Canva, that man, they're top tier. You can't hardly beat that. Yeah, Jess, I don't. I really don't. I mean, Jess, I don't know how old you are, Jess, but I'm 57. And I'm kind of, I'm looking at like the end of my career here. So think about it like this. And this was my full conversation with this person this week. I was like, I'm at the end of my career, but I got another 10 years. I got another 10 years. And in that, it is going to, the technology that's coming into play in that decade is going to advance so quickly. I don't know if I can keep up. And listen, I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, but I ain't the dullest either. Right? I mean, I just am not. I've been able to keep up. I went from MS-DOS, people. I went from MS-DOS, okay, to Excel to D I mean, whatever, CSV files, what I know enough to make me dangerous. I know how to get my job done. But is that gonna be the case for the next 10 years? Because I'm telling you, I'm about to hang it up. I'm about to, I don't know, stay home and watch kids or something. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. You research AI for education, we can't keep up with how fast it is progressing. It's unreal, isn't it, Kim? 12 hours, that's crazy. You need a new passcode, Mama Coolio, every 12 hours? Shut the front door. Oh, no. Lotus 123, P House, amen. I know exactly what you're talking about. Lotus went to, you remember Corel, the word processing system that was supposed to change the world? Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. Lotus, I know, y'all. That's way back when, huh? That's way back when. Let me see what I'm missing here. Let me go see if I can find it, Susan. I don't think I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna make it a point to go back and look. I will. I promise. Oh wait, I see it now. I see it now. It was not there before. I see it now. I was on the plane and asked the lady, "Where are you from?" She said, "From where we don't end our sentences with a preposition." That's right. That's exactly right. So I looked at her and said, "Where y'all from?" That's right. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Remember when people started putting flash traffics on web pages and made the page load slow? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I sure do. That's so funny. Let me see what else is going on. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. First of all, thank our moderators in here. Y'all, these lovely individuals. Susan, and I totally love it. Teresa, my sister from another Mr. Teresa DeFredo, and Joanne at Junk Journal Joanne. Y'all, loveliest individuals I have the honor and the pleasure of knowing through YouTube, and I appreciate you all so much, so very much. Thank you all so much. Junk Journal Joanne had a couple of hauls this week I didn't get to go see. I'm behind. I'm telling y'all, I'm behind. And Susan and I totally love it. Susan, are you done vacationing? Are you back home now? I know she was out at a family reunion last week. Let's see what else is going on. Khadi. Let's talk about Khadi at Paint Paper Play. Khadi is only, as of this morning at about 6:30, maybe different now. Khadi at Paint Paper Play Khadijah is 16 away from her 500 milestone goal. If y'all don't know Khadi and y'all want to buy something, you need to go follow Khadi. You need to go follow Khadi. Khadi treasures find Khadi. treasures find. Khadi didn't even have to go. They come to her. Linens, fabrics, books. It's amazing at what Khadi can find. And she does a sale. So go follow Khadi. 16 away from 500. Then Julie at Jewels of Tyler. We're going to talk about Julie at Jewels of Tyler. And I typically have this in my description. I'll have to go upload it later. It won't be in there right now, but I'll make sure when this is all said and done, I upload all these links in my description for you guys, because the live chat won't populate for 24 hours. So I make sure and put all this information in the description. But Julie at Jewels of Tyler is only 20 away from her 1K. And I would really love to see her get there too. I really would. Jules is one of my inspirations this week. She did a craft with some plain brown paper bags. Pure magic. It was magical. It was so cute. Listen, copy, paste, repeat. I'm telling you that's happening. Y'all gonna see me do Jules's craft. It was just the cutest thing I'd ever seen. Just so cute, and really a good way to use just some cheap brown paper bags. Really, really good. And she gave you so many options. That's what I love about Jules. She gave you so many options to do the same craft and look the same. So good on her. And then I want to special mention real quick. I want to special mention Virginia. Let me see if I can go get this. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I know Virginia is the book author, but let me go find her official name so T can put it in. Sorry, T. Virginia Martin, author. Virginia Martin, author. She is doing a destash bundle. In fact, I can put it in, T. I don't know what I was talking about. Look. She's doing a destash giveaway. It's a Christmas one, and it's a contest. So go read up. That's the link. Go read up on that. Hey, Flutterby. Good morning. Good morning, Tracy. Who said that, Jess? Get off the internet. I need to make a call. Oh, before you mean? Yeah. Yeah. That's how it was before. I see what you're saying. So anyway, Virginia's D-Stash is a Christmas bundle, but it's a giveaway and there's some rules to it. It's running from June 16th through June 30th. So just a few days left if you want to enter that contest. She's going to do the drawing on July 1st. July 1st. Then I have some good news. I have some real good news, actually. Y'all are gonna be so happy. I got this package in the mail. Does it look familiar to anybody? It came from our friend at Jen Shares. Y'all remember Jen Shares? I talked about her a few weeks ago, and I told y'all she was closing her shop. Guess what she's decided to do? She's gonna sell 4 times a year, and she's gonna let us know when those times are. So I promise y'all, I will make every effort to let y'all know if I know, when she opens up her shop again. Because I know there's a lot of y'all out there who reached out to her, who wanted her to keep selling because her product is just like, it's really like no other, I don't think. And she does such a wonderful job, but her reasoning, I could understand her reasoning. She wants to have fun, y'all. She just wants to, like I always tell y'all, that when this is no longer fun, I ain't doing it. No, I'm not doing that. And she just thought like it was just so much work. And I don't want to speak for her, but that was her reasoning basically. But she feels like now, with all the encouragement of so many people, that she wants to now try to sell 4 times a year. So we'll let y'all know. We'll keep y'all posted. Cheryl, you're going to be doing your giveaway next week for your 100 subs. Okay, randomly obsessed. Randomly Obsessed 2024 is Cheryl. She is going to do a giveaway for her first 100 subs. Good deal, Cheryl. Thank you for mentioning that. Joanne, Jen Shares is Jenn. Jenn Shares. That may be why you can't find it. I'm thinking. If not, I'll get it to you later. You took your mom to the mountains this week, Tracy? Oh my gosh. Sometimes we need to unplug, man. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Oh, hey, Julie. Good morning, Julie's doing a junk journal this. Y'all, Julie's Day Trip Vintage Co. If y'all are missing her Thursday lives, go join us. I love her Thursday. Julie's Thursday lives kind of kick off my weekend for me because I work through, sometimes I work Thursdays, but it's usually when I'm driving home I can listen in, and it's just really a good way for me to start off my latter part of my week. Deborah Valley Fever 64. Good morning. I don't think I said good morning to you. I'm sorry. Yes, Randomly Obsessed was at the beach. Getting back to the flooding world up there. You posted your winner for the giveaway, Angela? Okay. The Thursday lives, Carrie, is noon. Julie, it's noon for me, but that's Central Standard Time, right? Or is it 11? I think it's noon for me. Go follow Julie and hit your notification. Go follow Julie, Carrie. You will love it there. I love the vibe of Julie's lives. Absolutely love it. I do. 12 Central. Okay, 12 Central. Angela said 12 Central. That's what I thought. She is wonderful. She's a wonderful teacher too. She always has her stuff together, not like me. You're 11 away, Khadi. Oh, good. You're going to make it this weekend, Khadi. I just know it. I just know it. We're going to get you there. You're going to make it. K-pop mama, a.k.a. Aubrey. Oh, welcome in, Aubrey. Can we call you Aubrey? That's so cool. Let me see what else is fun. Let me see what else is going on. Let's see what else is going on. Don't throw away those paper bags. Let's see. Anything Jen shares. I found a bunch of highlight magazines, y'all, this week. I found a bunch of highlight. Oh my gosh, y'all. Thank you, Aubrey. Thank you for coming in. I found a whole stack, and it was going to be my giveaway. But I guess I wanted to poll first. Let me pull a couple of them and I'll show y'all. They're right here. They're still on the floor. Hold on. I don't know if I can pick up the whole stack. Because y'all know whenever I feel like I get blessed, look at this. Whenever I feel like I get blessed, I want to share with y'all like my lace bundle that I found. Like that was just unbelievable. I've never found that much lace ever, 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 ever. And so whenever I found all that lace, I said, well, I I, I wanted to share with you guys. And I kind of felt the same way about the highlights, but the thing is, I know some of y'all don't create like that, but would it be okay to do? Yeah, Jess, this was unbelievable. I promise you, I could not believe it. I truly, these are from the 60s. There's a couple in here from the early 70s, like 1970, but mainly mid to late 60s, all of them. But would you be interested in now I can't give you all of them, but I'll give you a few of them. I'll share a few. Um, I wouldn't mind sharing a few. Would that be okay as a giveaway? Because we can do that. I can try to do that next week. Yeah, Carrie, it was crazy. It was insane. It was insane. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Mama Coolio, you're talking about some good stuff in these. And I'm gonna tell you, the first one, the one that was on the top, I've never seen this before. Maybe y'all have. This is a hardcover. You can best believe this is gonna become a glue book or probably a glue book. But this is an act. This was the only one. It was on the top. When I saw it and I saw the stack underneath it, I only looked through this one. I didn't even bother to look through the rest of them. I asked the lady how much she wanted, and I said, Give them to me. I'll take them." And so this one is September 1969 is this one. Doesn't it just scream Girl Scout? A little green and brown, little brownie, little brownie. Yeah, I loved them. I know, Julie. These were great. These were so awesome. So anyway, if you guys would be interested, I'm thinking I'll pick 3 out of the stack, 3 or 4, something like that, if that's okay. And we can do that as a giveaway next week. You've never seen a hardcover Cats Gallery? Yeah, I hadn't. I mean, I didn't even know that existed. I knew Ideals had a hardcover only because I bought one from one of Angela, the Traveling Crafter's sales. Because I didn't know that existed either until I saw it through here. But if you ever see Ideals magazines, just know that they have a world out there where Ideals has hardcover magazines too. Yeah. Totally reminds you of brownies and Girl Scouts. Yeah, isn't that fun? I thought that was fun. And, Carol at A Crinkled Path had sent me, and I still have them in Happy Mail, some Girl Scouts and brownie stuff books, and that was my when I saw this cover, I thought, "This is gonna be perfect for those pages," and I can't wait to I mean, it's like one of those things, it's one of the projects on the list, right? Have more projects on the list than time sometimes. But at least I have a list. I'm glad to have the list. Yes, the dentist always had highlights, huh? Yeah. Yeah, these were great. So, I thought, well, we can, if y'all want, then I'll put that'll be next week's package. And I'm sorry for the mess up this morning. For those of y'all who were there early, I really do. I apologize for that. That was it was on my side. It was again, we'll uh we'll call it a good day. If that's the biggest mess up I have this week, we're gonna call it a good day. You gotta go, Sandy. Thank you so much. Tell Big Daddy we said hello. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that blessing. Thank you. Good morning, Dana. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna um we're gonna do I didn't even tell y'all what the craft was. We're gonna do a quick craft today. I'm gonna show y'all want to see my bee journal? I haven't released it yet. Tell me in the comments if y'all want to see it. If y'all don't, we can go straight to crafting. But let me show you the craft we're gonna do. Y'all want to make these? I thought we'd make these real quick. I thought they were kind of cute. Susie, you want to see the bee journal? Diana, show it. Okay, I'll show you the bee journal. But this is what we're gonna make one of these, okay? And I'm gonna show y'all how, listen, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Like, y'all already know if I can do it, anybody can do these. They're so easy. But these are Dollar Tree. These are our Dollar Tree jumbo paper clips, okay? With some little ribbon, whatever scrappy ribbons y'all got. But we'll make some together. Listen, I'm gonna turn y'all down and we'll flip through. Thank you for wanting to see my bee journal. I've been wanting to show it to y'all. Thank you, Susie. Oh, thank you, Dana. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Tammy. Tammy's all the bees. Thank you, Tammy. Hey, Shelly. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Khadi, if you have ribbon, honey, these are so quick, so easy. You'll go through your ribbon like this. I'm telling you, it's really very easy. It's not hard at all. I want to make a bunch today. I think that's what I'm in the mood to do. One of the things anyway. Thank you, crafty girl. Thank you. You unearthed a bead book in your stash, Julie? Okay, I wanna show you. I wanna show you. Tracy, you wanna see? Oh, your school is the honeybees? Oh, Tracy. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Uh, Sean at Recycle Messages. FYI, I found those large paper clips for less at Five Below. So they're like $1 instead of $1.50? Oh, don't honey, I will go to Five Below on Monday. You know, Monday is my Five Below, Hobby Lobby, and 2 thrift stores that are on that side of town. If they're not flooded. I hope they get over all that by the time I look, I may not be going to work because I ain't about to. I will stay right here. Mm-mm. Nope. If they still raining over there, no. Mm-mm. In Central Illinois. I'm gonna check that out, Sean, because I go into that's where I get the shirts from. I gotta go check out and see if they got a summer line of shirts too. Anyway, I gotta go check it out. Your DT is terrible, Carrie. You keep telling us that. Poor Carrie. Poor Carrie. I'm a DT pro and I've never seen you haven't seen the paper clips in your Dollar Tree? What? Oh no. You Junk Girl Joanne never found them either. Oh well Lord. I feel lucky now. Well, shoot. You know they have them at Walmart. They do have them at Walmart. I don't know if you want to check the price. I don't know how much they are, but you can do them with the bigger plastic ones too. I mean, these are just oversized. Just take the other plastic with the smaller ones and just make your ribbon smaller. You know what I'm talking about? I should have pulled some of those so we could do them. I'm gonna flip through the bee journal. I'm gonna turn y'all right now because I don't. I'm too poor to have a 2-camera setup. No, not really. I'm rich in spirit. I'm rich in spirit. Let me turn y'all. Let's get y'all turned around, and we're gonna look at this bee journal real quick. Let me pull it. Come here for come here for all the concon, huh? Let's see. Let's see if I've got it. If I can how we can move some of this stuff out of the way, maybe. That's our next project. Let's see. I probably have to bring it up a little bit more than that. This was a discarded library book. Let's see. Oh, 197 Tracy at Walmart. Those big paper clips are $2 at Walmart. Okay. Wayne is from Canada. Thank you, Canada. Okay. Can y'all see the journal? So I used this is a variation of this eyelet lace, but I was able to make sure and stay in this like a off-white creamy color. And then the spine is, I think it's about 2.5 inches, and it's a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And I just lined it with this little lace, just outlined it with a little lace. And now, I have a question for you guys. You guys have to help me with this. I used Fabri-Tac to tack all of my fabric down. Okay. I have never had any trouble with my fabric coming away from paper. However, I had to reattach this to this fabric to fabric. I had to reattach it once already. So you know what my concern is it gonna come away when somebody buys it? I mean, I'm mortified by that thought. But so y'all tell me, does that happen? Oh, thank you, Khadi. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, T. Thank you, Patty. Oh my gosh, thanks, Diane. I wanted it fluffy. This one I did. I really did. Thank you, Sean. Thank you so much. So I don't know. I don't know. Now this I did not sew this onto this paper. I sewed this first, and then I glued it onto the paper. So that's how I did that one. But I'm just curious if you guys have experienced that where your fabric tack doesn't adhere fabric to fabric. I just don't oh, if somebody gets this and it comes unglued, I'd just be crazy. So I took a book page that was about bees and flowers. And on this side, I gave you a little writing space. I got this idea from my friend Janet Birdsall. She's a wonderful creator. She doesn't upload content though. But Janet gave me this idea. She said, I like writing space. And I was like, oh my God, that's fabulous. So sometimes you'll see that I'll put like a lined piece of paper or coffee dyed paper on something. And then that was technically this is the back. But because I wanted this to show up here like this, and not this stitch side, I just put it in like this. And then this big pocket here, kind of same thing. This is actually a lead page from the book, from the actual book. So I like the patina on it. And this is I wish I had the scrapbook paper line out here. This is an Echo Park. It's fairly new. I think it's called Honeybee, y'all. I'm almost positive. I think it's called Honeybee. Y'all have to check me on that though. And then I just added with some little safety pins, bulb pins, just some little things that I had bee related. Just went through again trying to give some writing space. These are stickers from that line of paper. Loved trying to use my stash. I got these from our friend Sandy at Wilhelmina Junk Journals. I got a whole stack, like I don't know if it was a pound pack of vintage receipts and papers and things. Got these a long time ago from her, bought them from a sale, and they're just wonderful, right? So again, you can see here, this is, again, this is the lead page from the actual book, and I just love the off-white patina of it. And this is a cut apart from the actual paper pad. I tried to use as much of that paper pad as I possibly could because it's just gorgeous. I love this paper pad a lot. Then just some plain little tags for you. Then here, this is a different paper pad. This was like a 6x6 paper pad from Hobby Lobby. Got that. This is a dictionary page. And then this is one of those die cuts that I recently got. I'm going to do a die cutting video soon. I'm waiting. My die cut should be here today. I may do the video today. This, of course, is the Granny Chic book from the Granny Chic book. So what I did, because I'm trying to use all my scraps. I'm not watching the chat, y'all. Hot glue never stays for you either. Me either, Carrie. Me either. Thank you so much, Tina. Thank you so much. Ah, Pam, the ginger cat lady. I thought you were going to Australia, girl. She is headed to Australia. Did y'all know that? She's going to go visit our folks, our lovely friends over there. Little dangle there in the middle. Let's see. Maybe a little more glue. Maybe. I'm hoping it stays. Anyway, let me show you. Let me tell y'all. In order to start using more of my paper scraps, I thought I would start making hinges with some of them. So I did that here. You'll see that here. I need to glue this down. And I took that opportunity to just add like a little, because this is actually from the branding strip. This is from the branding strip. So this paper line is called Happy as Can Be. That's another Echo Park paper line. But I used that as the hinge on the paper. And then, oh no, I left it so you could do a tuck here. So that's why it's not glued. And then we've got this long envelope. And again, with the lead page, just using up all the lead page I can. Some die cuts here. This is that honeybee line. These are pages from Grabby. I'd gotten a collection from Grabby, and so I used those here. And I just tied it off with these little key charms just because they were bronzy looking. I didn't have any bronzy bees. Some more of the Granny Chic book, and then I just used this amber colored glass beads here. Then a little tuck here. And a tuck here. So a couple of different paper lines. This one was kind of neat, I thought. This is another hinge. This is here, and then this is a whole page that you can just stick in there. These are just these were cut aparts. These little things right here, these were cut aparts, so I just used them to decorate the page, really. The same here. And then put the, I didn't want to mess up the visual of the clocks. I loved this visual, so I just put the pocket up here. And I just used a little book page and I tried to use as many of those stickers as I could. Here's the negative from the cut apart. And just some more of those cut aparts here. But these are the negatives from the die cuts from the bees that you see. Where were they? Like, there's another one. Here's a bee right there. So whenever I just saved those. Here's those golden tickets, Denise. I just used them to reinforce this flip out. So it should stay together, I'm hoping. Because, it's vintage paper. Here is the whole bee book. It's in the middle. It's the whole middle signature. And I had to reinforce, y'all see this video too. I had to reinforce this, and I reinforced this with coffee dyed paper, but I just went ahead, I glued it in, like I glued the coffee dyed paper to the seam of the page, but as a decorative element, I went ahead and sewed all the edges. So you can see here, they all have that. And then in the center here, I used just some different little bronzy colored keys. Am I in screen even? Thank you, Julie. Yes, I got the golden ticket. When I saw that my Uncle Jeff had those golden tickets, you know what my first thought was, huh? I got to do a Willy Wonka junk journal. But I don't have any Willy Wonka anything, really, to be honest with you. And I've had those tickets for a little while. And I thought, I'm just going to start using them. So I have. I've started using them. I love them. They actually have a little bit of a sheen to them too. They're really kind of cool. I like them. In fact, the sewing theme journal has a couple in it. So that's the book. Okay. And then here we come to the third signature. We've got that same kind of amber colored glass bead. This is a little lighter. And then this one, I punched out BU on here. And then this is I was going to call it a navigational chart, but it's oceanic chart. I got that from Carla Frizell a long time ago. And then a couple of little just plain tags, but using some of those stickers. And we did these already. Jen showed us how to do these little page toppers, huggers. And then there's that. Got a paper bag in here, and I used it to just a big journaling card. Put a big journaling card in. Then this is like a bee bookmark, kind of. And then this little beehive came in Happy Mail from my friend Janet Birdsall. I loved it. And then there's another little kind of hinge type page that you can flip up with some vintage trim. And then some writing space here. And another big journaling card. I have this in a book. I have all these patterns in a book, and it just reminded me of Beehive, so I just used it. And then here's your third signature, and again, just some different little brass antique keys and some tall journaling cards used in this signature. And then these are Joanna Gaines paint swatches. These are called, and it's called Moments. So this paint color is called Moments, and I just loved it. So I used that one. And then here, this was a sticker from the paper pack, but I just had these punched out already, these scallop circles, so I just used that to do a little hinge. Another little bitty sticker from the paper pack. Here's another one of those pockets here with the cut aparts. Then I did this little thing on the beehive, the honeycomb, I'm sorry, honeycomb paper. And on the inside here, it's just a colored piece of notebook paper, and then this tag. And then this little tag here. Got some stickers here. And then this is a fabric covered tag with a little note sheet on the back, little belly band. And then another little kind of bookmarky thing and just a piece of paper that goes in the same paper line throughout. I use these for like little journaling spots. And then because this said vintage treasure and it was this color yellow, I decided to use it. This honeycombed, this came from Happy Mail too, but honeycombed embossed paper. And then this is from that paper line. And then another kind of coppery color bead. And then this. This is wallpaper. That is wallpaper. And then that's it, y'all. That is all she wrote. So that one's done. I'll have a video, a flip through of that one soon. I have the video, I just need to release it. Let me go back and look at y'all's chat here. What y'all been talking about? Let's see. What did Jess say that was so funny? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, thank you, Diane. Yeah, that one has a lot of flips in it. A lot of flip pages in that one. Thank you, Julie. Thank y'all. I wanted to try to keep the book pages in that because the only thing that was really wrong with those book pages, Sean, was the seams were in pretty rough shape. So I knew I'd have to, bolster those. But once I did it with the coffee dyed paper, it blended in so well. I wasn't worried about that. But I am glad that I decided to sew that little stitch. I thought that was a really good touch. And it really doesn't take that long to do. It's not necessary because it's not holding the paper in. Glue is holding the paper in. But I really did like that element a lot. I really did like that. Karen, K is for Karen. How are you? Welcome, welcome, girl. Oh my gosh. Welcome. If y'all don't know K is for Karen, I just met her this week. She's my new friend. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. The only person are we missing Carolyn Ramirez? Carolyn Ramirez, come to the front of the class if you're here. Where are you at, girl? Carolyn Ramirez has to take care of Texas if she's here. That may be why she's not here today. They may be planning on getting too rowdy over there this weekend. Y'all know I love the rowdy Texas people. I love them. They're my favorite. You're subbing away this morning, Tina? Good, 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 good. It's always a man, isn't it? Isn't it, Susan? It's always a man's fault. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you do, I don't know if you can do that on mobile, huh, Jess? I don't know. Maybe. I'm always on my laptop over here, so yeah, if you can do it from the laptop for sure. You're gonna get to 300 subs soon, Tina? Good deal. Curiously, Michelle came in. Hey, girl, how you been? Kay Borland is here. Kay Borland, how are you? I'm screaming at y'all now. Goodness. Good, good, good. Okay. Um, we got to do the giveaway. T, don't let me forget that. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I think this is the giveaway, y'all. We're gonna do this giveaway. I think I figured out the comment picker. Okay. Now, everything is sewn in, everything's done. The only thing I didn't show y'all, let me show y'all real quick, is this. I don't think this was done. This is glued onto the back, this doily, and then it has the little button. You can open this up, and this has, was this on there? I don't know if this was on here. Anyway, if it wasn't, now you see it. So everything's done in it. I'm excited to give this away. Um, hmm. Let me see here. I think, oh, you know what I gotta do? Hold on a second. I gotta make sure that I have the right live in here. Hold on a second. Let me get this little name picker set up because we're gonna try the name picker. We're gonna try the name picker. Okay. YouTube live stream link. Okay. 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 I think what we'll do is we'll make the word. This is my thoughts. Now listen, Teresa, get ready. If this doesn't work, we're gonna have to do our backup plan of picking, a number. But we're gonna try it. So y'all be patient with me a second, okay? Sandy's here? What? Jen Humphrey. Hey, Jen Humphrey. Yes, good luck, everybody. I need y'all, whenever I put the word go in the chat, because I'm going to put the word go. Once you see that word go, I need y'all to type hashtag monkey. Okay. We'll give you a few minutes to do that. And once you do that, don't do it yet. Wait for me to put go. Once you do that, then I'll get the name picker to draw. Okay. Putting the word go. Now, y'all go. Hashtag monkey. Anybody that wants to enter, or it has to be US only. I'm sorry, it has to be US only. Y'all go put in hashtag monkey. Hashtag monkey. We'll give y'all a few minutes. Angela, for live stream link, it's a whole, that name picker, there's a whole different section. Like you have to go to an export section for it to be, I think, if I'm doing this right. I watched a dang video on it and everything. Talk about not wanting to learn something. Goodness. Hey, Passion for Art, good morning. Oh, tomorrow, Pam, you're leaving tomorrow. Gotcha. Oh, it's blocking it? YouTube's blocking it? Well, I see Angela did it, or is it only the moderators are getting to do it? Oh, it's because the hashtag. Okay. Everybody stop. Everybody stop. Stop, stop, stop. I'm going to put the word go in again. Yeah, it's not gonna recognize everybody if we do it this way. They're right. I think it's the hashtag. Oh, you're replying to unblock everybody? Okay. Okay, okay. Alright. Oh, Angela, dear Angela too. Thank you for moderating. Thank you for helping. Is it the word monkey it's not liking? You're kidding me. Why wouldn't it like monkey? Is that why my channel won't grow? No, I'm teasing. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. Okay. Okay, y'all keep going. Y'all keep going. Mediocre. Hey, Bug, put in the word hashtag monkey. Put in the word hashtag monkey. We're trying something. We're drawing for this. I know, that's what I'm wondering. K is for Karen. I'm wondering if we should have done paper. I know. Bless y'all's hearts. See, I tried to make it easier and I didn't, did I? That's what it must be, Jess. It must be considered derogatory in YouTube land. It must be. Did everybody get to go? Passion for Art's doing live diamond art painting tomorrow night at 9:30 Eastern, y'all. Dear Angela thinks it's the combination of the hashtag and the word that it's not liking. Thank you so much, mods. Yes, Karen. I'm telling you, Karen, I got the best chat ever out of all of YouTube. I promise you. Everybody is so wonderful here. My mod is my squad, man. I need a shirt. I need a shirt that says my mods are my squad. Thank you, mods. Right. Okay. I think we're good. What do y'all think? You think we're good? Is everybody in? I think they're good. Jen, hey Jen Humphrey. Hey girl. The mod squad with your channel logo. I think that's a good idea, Jess. I'm gonna get out the cricket one day. Indigo paper projects. Yes, they're so good. Paper Monkey Mod Squad. That's so funny. Y'all, my mods, y'all know if I ever learn how to cricket, y'all are gonna have like shirts show up in Happy Mail one day. It'll be Paper Monkey Mod Squad. Oh my god. Y'all, back in the day, I don't know who remembers this. Susie, you may remember this. T will remember this for sure. But remember back in the day when I said I was gonna have merch and it was all I was gonna say was who knew? Remember those days? Because I was sitting here as a newbie to all of it. And I was like, who knew? Who knew? I'd say that all the time. Who knew? Oh my God. So funny. Or at least the joy when I know Karen, K is for Karen. We need to learn together. I've used it. I have used it. I just don't have it set up out here in my shed. So I'd have it just would be a whole process, but I do need to. I want to use it. Not I need to use it. I really want to use it. Okay, I'm going to go over to the picker and I'm going to hit the button, okay? And we're going to see if this works. Y'all, let's see. It says the capture process has started. Let's see, let's see. What does it do? I don't know. The way this live stream started this morning, I'm not too confident in this step right now, T. So be on standby. We may have to do the 1 through 150. Pick a number. But let's give it a chance. You know what it's saying? It's saying it's going to pick it in 260 seconds. Y'all, that's too long. Just pick it. I want you to pick it now. Come on. Uh-uh. No, we no, Pam, this morning, I can't even tell you how I messed it up. That's how bad it was messed up. I had to start a whole new live stream. I had to create an entire new live stream at, like, 8:55. Yeah, it was crazy. Oh, it has to go through a lot of chat I guess, huh? I still don't know if I've done this right, though, y'all. I kinda have a feeling I might not have. It's at 212 seconds, y'all. This is torture. I wanna know who won. Let me go through let's at least look at the book together while it's doing that. I won't talk through the whole thing, but I'll show y'all what it looks like if y'all hadn't seen it. These are reproduction ads, by the way. Some ledger, some vintage yearbook. My little pattern people I love so much. And then, oops, oh no, that's all little vintage envelope and my little journal say girls. And then there's another one of those hinges. And the little tucks here. Little tuck here. And then this big gold paper clip with that. And then there's your signature with some vintage packaging. And then here's another journal card. And then this one is a pocket that flips up like that. Got 130 seconds, y'all. And then a fabric flip with a stamped little bird. And then there's that cut out of that. And then here's that gift that Pam Lamb, the ginger cat lady, sent me. Isn't she pretty? And then here's a little note card here. Some more little pattern ladies. Here's those golden tickets I used in this book. Another pattern lady. And then again with that. And then the very simple lacy journal tie will come with that. We're at 86 seconds. I just really have a feeling I hadn't done this right, y'all, but we'll see. K is for Karen. If y'all don't know K is for Karen, y'all need to go follow her channel. Did she have the Dollar Tree haul the other day? Joanne, you got to go check out and see all the organization. You've shown them too, Joanne. Go check it out. I need to go to that Dollar Tree, Karen. I need to go to that Dollar Tree. Give it 186 seconds. I'm trying, girl. I am the most impatient person ever. I know, Sean, it's crazy. Longest drum roll ever. Bug wins the internet today. That's too funny. Indigo Paper Project hit number 100? Really? In her sub? Awesome. Oh, Joanne, you've known Karen? Oh my gosh. That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh, Lori, your Dollar Tree didn't have anything? I haven't been to the Dollar Tree in a little while. Show your paper clips again. Let me show you. Let's do this. We're gonna do a green one here in just a minute. That's the one we're gonna do. Okay, we're down to 64 seconds, y'all. Last minute here. Passion for art, you've got 20K subs. Cool deal. Indigo's at 104. Awesome. You have 14 Dollar Trees carrying around you in your area? I've got probably 3 or 4 right here. I don't go to them though, not here. I usually wait and I go down in down the bayou when I'm at work. I'll go to Dollar Trees over there. Yeah, I hadn't been to a Dollar Tree in a little while. I need nothing. I need absolutely nothing. These are the ribbons we're gonna be working with, some of them. We'll see what makes sense. Girl, Lori, isn't it something? That lacy fabric that I bought the other day, I only bought it just because it was just so astounding. Like, there's no way I could leave that behind. But I had trouble finding space for it. I'm not joking. There's a Joanne, it's so true. I know, Joanne, it doesn't stop me either, but good Lord, there's gonna come a point where, whew, and I'll tell you, the other thing is that American Vault sale haul that I did with all that paper, that was really a struggle to find a place for that paper. I finally did it, but I can't, y'all, I can't. You're 8 away from 500 subs, Connie. Oh my god, how exciting. That's so cool. Khadi is 8 away. Jess said your lips might dry out, Joanne. Joanne is the chapstick queen. That's too cute. That's too cute. See, I told y'all I have the best chat ever. I go back and I read the chat because I feel like I missed so much. I want to read if I need to address anything, from the week before. So I wait for it to populate and I'll go back and read it. Usually on Monday nights, I'll read it. And I just giggle to myself, y'all. Y'all are so funny and so cool. I just love y'all so much. She is addicted to lip balm, huh, Bug? That's so funny. Okay, let's see. We're 2 seconds away. I told y'all. This is so crazy. Okay. It's picking a winner. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try to show y'all my screen, okay? It's Deborah underscore Valley Fever 64. Deborah, are you still with us? Did you hang with us? Did you hang with us? I still think I did that wrong. I think I know what I did, but at least it got us there. Deborah Valley Fever 64. Did she hang around? Oh, good deal, Deborah. I'm so glad you're still with us. Deborah, email me at Carrie the Paper Monkey at yahoo.com your info, okay? And we'll get you over your journal. Congratulations, girl. Congratulations. That's so cool. Let's get in on this. I'm sorry. I took y'all all the way around the world and back just for that. I'll do better next time now that I think I figured out how to do that. I appreciate y'all's patience so much. Shelly. Good morning, Shelly. I see you, girl. Oh, thank you, Sean. You're so sweet. Emily. Hey, Emily. Hey, y'all. The only thing I don't have out here is a coffee pot. I need a water source and a coffee pot, I think. Isn't that terrible? I wouldn't really need a water source if I had a Keurig, huh? I'd just have to bring bottled water out here if you think about it. But I don't have any room. Cause I want another cup of coffee, man. Let me show y'all how I do this so we can get on about our day. I know y'all got thrifting to do and laundry, and tell me what's for dinner. What is for dinner today? Y'all tell me. I don't know what we're having. I kind of thought about chicken Alfredo with broccoli and pasta. Kind of thought about it, but I don't know if we'll get there. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, this is on this one. Let me tell y'all how I did this one. And I think I'm going to do it a little differently. I measured these out, these to 4 inches, but don't y'all think that would be cuter if we did them just like a little bit longer? So I think 5 inches. What do y'all think? I think we're going to try 5 inches. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5 inches. And just take, I mean, y'all, whatever you like, whatever your little heart tells you, just do that. Pick your ribbon the way you want to. The only thing I'll remind y'all of is on this one, there's a flounce to it because this ribbon is wider and it's lace, right? It's not as stiff. So you just have to remember that, right? The thinner it is, the stiffer it is, the more it's going to stand up. Okay, and I have to I have to know that level of detail is why I'm sharing that with y'all because I don't even think about that when I start to create. I'm just like, okay, I like that ribbon, let me get it, and then I'll make something. I'll be like, well, why does it stand up? Well, it doesn't stand up because it's flouncy. The material is what you're using. So just keep that in mind if that's a look you're going for, right? Now this one is it's a lighter weight ribbon, so I think it'll stand up, but what are these, like 1/8 or something like that? And I'm not being precise. I mean, I'm pretty close, but it's not exactly 5 inches. Because you can cut them down. You can cut them down. Okay. I got that. Let's do this one. I like this Grow Gain ribbon a lot for this, I think. I think this is kind of becoming the Grow Gain because it's stiffer, right? This is the ribbon. This little simple ribbon, I think, is the ribbon I'm gonna use to tie off with because it's easier to work with. Because this one was this. The only difference is this one was thinner, like it's the real thin one. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out. Okay, I'm gonna put all that. Stay down, you. Now, I wanted to pull, I think I'm gonna use this one too. Okay. Uh, I don't know if this braided, see how that's that heavier kinda braided twine kinda ribbon? Haven't got past breakfast. Grandkids are waiting for me. I told them they have to wait until Carrie's finished. Dana, you're making the grandbabies wait. Oh my god. My hubby works 2 jobs and still cooks. Bless him, but I work 2 jobs and clean. So that's right, it evens out. So I don't know if we should use this or not. I'm just not sure about it. And then this eyelet, we all know it's gonna flounce over, huh? Like, I already know. But this one, like, I know this is gonna flounce over, but I may use it anyway because it's orange and it's pretty. Let's do it. Let's just do these 2. Okay. I'm gonna try my best here. We know we've gotta tie up here at this part, okay? And I already made a mistake. You want to lay your ribbon out. You wanna lay it out so that the back is what you're seeing, not the print. If it has a print to it, you don't wanna see the print when you're laying your ribbon out, okay? And you can kinda lay it on top of each other a little bit. That's okay, but not when you have this many ribbon, don't lay them all on top of each other. Kinda spread them out a little bit. I hope I have y'all in screen. Because again, what I see on my end is not it's about 2 days behind what y'all are seeing about. Okay. Now, so, and I'm gonna try this, y'all. We'll see how successful it is. I'm gonna take my Fabri-Tac at this point, and I'm going to put a bead of Fabri-Tac. And you don't have to be very precise with this because you can pull them apart and all that, but try to get it as close to center as you can, right? I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm probably gonna do right there. Because again, you can cut off the tops, no big. I mean, whatever. Telling y'all, if I can do this, anybody can do this. Am I already making a mistake? I am it, aren't I? I am. I am. Because I got to go this way with it, huh? Ah, nothing like live TV, y'all. But I got it. I got it. Okay. And some of it Angela's sitting over there cringing. Angela, dear Angela, and Angela the traveling crafter. Oh, and probably Karen. Everybody's over there cringing. Don't do it like that. Be like, okay, well, that's the way we did it. Okay. So you don't even have to hold it till it's dry, honestly, because what we're going to do now is we're going to take our ribbon, try to anyway, and get it tied down. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to turn this a little bit first, and I'm going to pull it up as tight as I can, and I'm going to tie it as tight as I can, right? Knowing that I've got some glue in here, and you can use hot glue even. I just didn't want to get the hot glue out because for those OGs out there, Thumbprint Creations by Carrie, who were here with the great glue gun debacle of 2026, y'all know I ain't never pulling the glue gun out here on a live stream again. I ain't doing it. Nope, ain't doing it. K is for Karen is like, oh my God, what am I even want? Why did I even come to this? What in the world is this girl doing? Okay, so look, you see how you've got some uneven things? Well, guess what? Ain't nothing but that a pair of scissors can't fix, right? That's what Miranda Lambert said. She took some rusty kitchen scissors, her. Then the neighbors called the cops. Okay, not crazy about, not real crazy about this one. So I wonder what would happen if we tied it around. Let's do that. Oh, let's do this. See, told y'all. It's junk journal. That's why I love junk journaling, yeah. There's nothing about this art form that you can't fix. Nothing. Nothing. Isn't this fabulous? So I'm going to cut that little piece off. I'm going to cut this little white off here. And this little, oh, I'll leave that one since it looks like it's a part of the. Okay, Khadi, go do it better than me and show us. Somebody out there, go make a video. Sean, Joanne, somebody out there, go perfect this and show me how to do it better. Okay? Julie, do it on one of your lives, but show me how to do it better. But basically, that's it, right? Denise, do a video. Show me how to do it better. Dana. Denise, my future neighbor is Bone Tired Travelers. Hey, girl. Dip the ends in paint? Oh, Khadi. That would be fun. Wouldn't that be fun? What if you dipped it in glitter? I don't do glitter. I'm doing a whole lot of glitter, but man, lively. Hey, girl. Hey. What did Kat's gallery say? What did she say? Emily, you were here for the glue gun debacle? The whole glue gun was broken, and I'm sitting there trying to use it. Y'all think I'm gonna bring another glue gun to a live stream? Y'all crazy. Y'all, I ain't never. I look back at that video and I forget who made the comment, but somebody caught it. And they said in the comments, and they were nice about, they weren't being ugly at all. They were like, well, this is what happened. Your glue gun is separated like it got dropped. And I looked at it and I was like, oh my God. Okay. So far on YouTube, I have come in upside down a number of times. I have shown y'all the back wall of my screen. I have s- I have uploaded a live stream that didn't even work. Now I've got the glue gun debacle. I mean, y'all name it. I'm telling y'all. So anybody out there, listen to me, people. If you are questioning whether you should do a YouTube channel or not, and you have a desire to do it, just go do it. Just hit the record button and go do it. There. There is not one mistake I don't think I've made. I really don't. I really don't. But I think if I can do it, anybody can do it. Anybody. You do messy, huh, Khadi? But yours is good, girl. Yours is good. Bye, Cat's Gallery. Bye, girl. I probably missed her. Kim skate you late to the party. Your one wants to SoCal have the big clips for $1 this week. Kim, go get them, girl. Go get them. You dipped in glitter? Okay. Hey, Curious and Michelle. I said hello to you, huh? Okay. Just many roads to the same destination. I love that, Sean. Just many roads to the same destination. Y'all go try them, seriously. And if you're comfortable, post them in my community tab so I can see what y'all are doing. I'm gonna make some more. I'm gonna make a few more because I got some more ribbon out right here that I want to do. But just remember that again, even if you feel like it's not perfect, it really is your art, right? And it doesn't have to mean anything to anybody else but you. That's who it needs to mean something to. Right? I mean, I think that that is a lesson that we should all try to remember, really and truly. Other than that, that's all the wisdom I've got for today, y'all. Again, I have no more wisdom and no more passwords left in me. None. None. I'm done. I'm done. I might eat ramen for lunch today. That's about that may be all I have in me today. Is go and get some ramen. Congratulations to our winner. Please email me. If y'all have any questions, if I can help you in any way, use my email address, reach out. Pam, the ginger cat lady, safe travels to Australia. Would you hug our friend Di just really tight for me and tell those other ladies I said hello to? I hope you have a fabulous time there. Can't wait to see what you girls get up to. I could have kept the weather. I hear you, Denise. It was pretty rough over in Terrebonne Parish earlier Thursday. They got a pound in them too. I appreciate y'all all being here. I think we're gonna. I do look. I still jacked off at the mouth all morning. Look, we almost at 11 o'clock. I can't keep these to an hour to save my life. Sarita Margarita, thanks for coming in. Tracy, everybody, Sean. I can't name y'all all. Kim, Julie, Jess, Jen, Indigo, Lori, Kim, Passion for Art, Kat, Karen. K is for Karen. I love my new friends. I really do. I really do. Y'all go support each other. I appreciate y'all being here, really and truly. But we're gonna get off for today. I hope y'all all have a great Father's Day weekend, and I will end it with this: for all the mamas out there who had to play daddy too.